Hello, welcome to the LCA AV podcast. I'm your host, Aaron, and on behalf of Mr. Hodges' AV production class here in beautiful White Pine, Tennessee, we'd like to welcome you to the show today. Now, you're probably here because you love all things fun, and we're fairly known for our shenanigans and above average knowledge of pop culture mixed with private Christian school values. Our AV class here at LCA takes great pride in being up to date with all things like video games, 90s movie trivia, airsoft guns, NFL postseason, and all things Taylor Swift. One of the things we're famous here at LCA AV Podcast is our diversity. We're probably the most diverse podcast in the whole internet, and we know a lot about the internet because Mr. Hodge also teaches computer science to middle schoolers here at school. So we're basically experts. Plus, we've watched most of YouTube in our class, so we're proudly talk about our diversity. It's something that we take seriously. For people who, we have people in our class from Morristown, people from Jefferson City, and if you're familiar with the people and history, you know that people from Morristown and Jefferson City don't get along well. But here, we make it work. We even have people from Newport and Dandridge in our class. Switching over to Braxton, who will talk about the white-tailed deer population.
So today on the podcast, we want to take time to touch on a very serious topic that affects all of us. We want to raise awareness to this issue because over the past few months, we've been shocked to find out that not many people are aware of that white-tailed deer population in Lakeway region, meaning the Jefferson, Hamlin, and Granger County areas, has been skyrocketing over the last few years to levels that are unsustainable. Reports show a 27% increase in the deer population since over 2000, and if that comes as a surprise to you, don't feel bad. We were surprised as well because it feels like everyone around here hunts, but the truth is stranger than fiction. Increased development in the area has led to a decrease in the amount of land that is safe to hunt on, and that has led to less effective hunting, believe it or not, and the consequence have been disastrous. A silent but deadly adversary, the North American white-tailed deer has become a major problem for the health and safety of our human population. Some experts estimate that by the year 2045, the human population of East Tennessee could decrease by almost 10% because of these unsafe deer populations. The LCAV podcast recently learned from the Jefferson County Sheriff Department Anti-Deer Task Force that deer-related accidents have increased 189% since 2005, and that includes a shocking 6,278 deer-related fatalities in that same period. It is our belief that enough is enough, and we hope you agree. This dangerous creature is a threat to the health, safety of our families, and it is only going to get worse. Sometimes most be done so that our homes and communities are defended from these vicious and careless creatures. To that end, we're hosting a fundraiser at LCA on March 10th at 5 p.m. to raise awareness and funds to prevent these enemies of ours from further gaining a stronghold in the woods and hills of East Tennessee communities. So invite your friends, families, and neighbors. There will be bouncy houses for the kids, face painting, and gospel court for entertaining, as well as representatives from the FBI to help indicate us on how we can protect these we love from roving bands of deer that prowl the forest areas of our beloved Lakeway area. So don't miss out on the fun afternoon at school And if you are interested in learning more at Christian educational opportunities at Lakeway Christian schools, there will be tours and a chance to chat with teachers and administration. Thanks for joining with us today.
We would also like to hesitate to allow that we are not affiliated with Lakeway in any way. We just use their equipment, and this is not a real event. Carry on, Sean.
Disclaimer, yeah, we're not doing this event. Disclaimer, this event is not happening. Thanks for joining us today. It means a lot that you give a few minutes to share together. On behalf of Mr. Hodge and the rest of LCA AV Podcast, we'd like to say thanks and hope you have a great rest of your day. Disclaimer, we're not doing the event.